I, 28 male, found a phone in a tsunami-hit village. It exposed something I was never meant to see. Now, I'm trapped here. After the message, delete what you copied. You saw nothing. Final warning. I stopped sleeping properly, not because I was afraid. At first, I told myself it was stress. I was in a disaster zone, after all. My mind was playing tricks. Maybe I wanted to believe there was a deeper meaning to the horror around me. Some conspiracy to explain the randomness of nature. But then I noticed things. A local fixer named Arun, who had been helping us find missing persons, stopped showing up. No goodbye, no notice, just gone. The coordinators told me he'd taken leave, but one of the kids, 8 years old, barefoot, whispered something as he handed me a bottle of water. They took him because he talked too much. I asked what he meant, but he ran off. The next day, I found one of our team's storage tents slashed open. Nothing missing, except the backup drone we'd used to document the destruction for insurance and media outlets. The memory card was gone. A week later, the NGO that had brought me here was politely asked to suspend operations, something about restructuring permissions and territorial aid rights. It didn't make sense. The UN didn't intervene, the local police didn't explain, but we were told, firmly, to leave the area within 48 hours. I didn't. I faked a stomach bug and stayed behind, and that's when it got bad. I met an Australian freelance journalist named Maya. She'd been covering the aftermath of the tsunami but was skeptical from the start. This wasn't natural, she said. She showed me satellite maps, before and after. Nothing odd there. But then she pointed out the evacuation patterns. The village we were in, hit hardest, no alarm, no warning, but 2 nearby luxury resorts somehow had time to evacuate staff, 2 hours before impact. No records of alerts, no reason they should have known. When I mentioned the phone I'd found, her eyes lit up. What was on it? I told her. The drone footage, the Phase 2 complete selfie, the mysterious voices. She froze. Then she said something I'll never forget. This matches what I heard in Sri Lanka, and before that, Mozambique. Similar natural disasters. Same patterns. Same silence afterward. We agreed to meet the next morning to compare notes and digital files. She had a satellite modem, said she'd back everything up. That night, her hotel burned down. The authorities said it was a kitchen fire. I saw 2 men watching from across the street. One of them wore the same sunglasses as the man who'd approached me the day I found the phone. Military posture. Clean-shaven. Wrong for the chaos of this place. Maya survived. Barely. Smoke inhalation. Minor burns. But her equipment? Gone. I tried to visit her in the hospital the next day. She wasn't there. At this point, I was spiraling. I sent encrypted emails to friends back home, uploaded everything I had, every note, photo, recollection, to a burner cloud account, gave one trusted contact full access and instructions. If I go silent for more than 48 hours, publish everything. I also reached out to a cyber journalist I followed on Reddit. She replied in 30 minutes. You're in way deeper than you think. I've seen similar reports. People like you disappear. I asked her what she meant. She sent a single link, an article that had been taken down but archived. Coastal wipeouts. Are disasters being engineered for land grabs? The article outlined a theory that certain high-value coastal regions had been systematically emptied via targeted natural catastrophes. Real estate ownership mysteriously changed hands weeks later. No direct accusations, just patterns. The journalist had died in a freak hiking accident a month after publishing. The kicker? The last comment on the article, before deletion, read, Phase 3 underway, witnesses compromised. Then things went completely off the rails. A woman named Lynn, who worked with logistics for a private aid organization, approached me discreetly. She said, You need to leave. Now. They're watching you. You've triggered something. She handed me a flash drive and whispered, This is what they don't want found. I didn't ask how she got it. Later, in my tent, I plugged it into an old laptop. Inside were satellite overlays, transaction logs, encrypted documents, and something labeled Cascade Simulation Protocol. It was a presentation file. I opened it, Slide 1, region profile, coastal Southeast Asia. Slide 2, projected casualty range, acceptable. Slide 3, asset liquidation plan. Slide 4, media control strategy. The final slide, a timeline. Phase 1, topography analysis. Phase 2, infrastructure saturation. Phase 3, event execution. Phase 4, resettlement initiatives. The current date was listed under Phase 4. My blood ran cold. I tried to leave that night. Got as far as the bus terminal, but two plainclothes men were already there. No uniforms, no local dialect, just the kind of blank-eyed men you see guarding embassies or moving VIPs through airports. One of them stepped in front of me. "Sir, we need to ask you a few questions." I bolted. Through the alleys. Into the dark. I stayed with a fisherman I'd met weeks before. Tien. He didn't ask questions. Just let me sleep in his boat shack by the river. For 2 days I didn't move. No phone, no signal. Just silence. Until I saw it. A news bulletin. Quiet. No headlines. Just a property development report from an offshore company. The village I'd helped rebuild, sold, entire coastline, to a multinational investment group. Name of the group? Holdings. That's where I am now. Still hiding. Still watching. Maya got out. She reached out through a secure channel. Said she's safe. For now. We're planning something. Carefully. Because here's the truth. That tsunami? It wasn't just a natural disaster. It was a reset. A manufactured catastrophe to clear space, crush resistance, and cash in on the aftermath. And me? I was just dumb enough to find the evidence. Now I have one job. Stay alive long enough to share it with the world. Because this wasn't the first time. And if we stay quiet, it won't be the last.